boxing was by far the most challenging physical thing I've ever endeavored to do. It was so much respect to boxers. But playing an astronaut did come with its fair share of physicality. And a big part of that was pretending that being in 0G was effortless when it took a ton of effort. We were being suspended by the very lowest part of our hips. And they were acting like a pendulum. So when you'd squeeze your glutes, you'd go forward. And when you squeeze your abs, you'd go backwards. But it took so much effort to lay flat or do a spin with your abs or your glutes. And then also just floating and not slowing down your voice, because immediately you want to talk slowly. And that's clearly not what happens in zero gravity when you're in space. So physically, I would say it was more challenging than I thought it was going to be, doing 10 hours, which was 6 months of filming while constantly floating around on wires. I don't know what we share per se, but she inspired me and reminded me that the qualities of being a great leader are being a good listener, being empathetic. I think it's super important to remind ourselves that vulnerability shouldn't be seen as a weakness, that it should be seen as a strength. And that, leading by force is not necessarily a beneficial way to be a leader. Really hearing people and understanding them and seeing them is key. That was a reminder and an inspiration to me. I don't feel like I saw any type of movie, or I don't remember what inspired it per se, except the grandness of looking up at the sky at night. I grew up in the Pacific Northwest, where the stars are so bright when it's not raining at night. And I think just the idea, I don't know if it's part of being a Leo. I'm a Leo. That's my astrological sign, and the idea of like the unknown and exploration and is just something that's exciting to me. But I wasn't like into sci-fi, and I wasn't into Martians and things like that. It was just really something that's like bigger than all of us that I think was really took my attention, even at that young age.